Hey everybody, welcome back to Volt Academy.
Today we're going to be talking about periodization training. We get a lot of questions from consumers and individual athletes about periodization, what it is, and how that shows up in your training.
And I talk to a lot of coaches pretty much every single day, helping them set up their periodized training calendars, answer their questions, and provide a little bit more background into why their training is structured the way that it is. And so we're hoping that this small discussion can provide similar information to a broader audience.
Yeah. So let's just jump right into it.
Yeah.
What is periodization, Bo?
All right, so I think it's important for us to read the by-the-book definition first.
Okay.
So from the NSCA, periodization is defined as the planned distribution or variation in training means and methods on a periodic or cyclic basis. Okay, so periodization in itself is a very broad topic, and we could get very in-depth, but I think that'd be outside of the scope of this video.
Sure.
So we'll try and keep it a very summary level. But periodization is essentially a principle of training design.
Okay.
Right? So if a training plan is periodized, it means it's been scientifically pre-planned and it's been systematically organized to adjust and vary and account for the different means and methods of training. So what type of training you're doing, how much training you're doing, and how that varies throughout a training cycle.
Yeah, when you're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. No, that makes a lot of sense. So that just takes us right into where, to the big question, which is, as an athlete, where am I seeing that periodization training and how is it benefiting me?
Yeah. So definitely as an athlete, it's pretty common for you to have a specific point in time that you are preparing for, right? If it's probably your competitive season, or maybe it's a primary event, if like you're an endurance athlete or something like that. Right. But you're always going to have to prepare for a specific moment in time. So let's say you have a 12-week off season or preseason to kind of lead up to when you need to be in peak performance. Mm-hmm. You're going to see that your training plan is organized during those 12 weeks to get you to top shape at week 13. Right? So it's pretty common in a linear block periodization approach, which is pretty standard, especially for a lot of beginner athletes, to focus a bulk of the energy on lean muscle mass development and strength early on in the training program and throughout most of it. And then as you get closer to your season, you're probably going to see things shift, training focus shift more towards power and speed. So the movements that you do, the velocities at which you execute those movements, the amount of weight, the amount of reps, all of that is going to fluctuate throughout the course of time leading up to your season and throughout your season.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So I mean, the whole goal is to optimize your performance for that game season or that game day. Right,
and it needs to be intelligently designed, right? And intelligently organized throughout the course of that time frame. Because if it's random, you're just going to get random results, right? The body responds to very specific stimulus in very specific ways, and so it can't be random. It also can't just be monotonous, right? The system, the body as a system, is very good at adapting, and it's going to continue to adapt to whatever you throw at it. So if you don't change that training stimulus, you're just going to get stagnation in your performance. And so we need to make sure we're challenging the system appropriately, giving enough to cause adaptation, but not too much to detract from it.
Right. And then having that postseason recovery as well worked in there too.
Yeah, definitely leading up to, throughout your season, and also after your season.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, that's really helpful. Hopefully you all got some bits of information out of there that is new to you, or that answers kind of some of your other questions. If you have further questions or more for us, definitely let us know. You can always connect with us at Volt Athletics on Twitter and Instagram, or email us at support@voltathletics.com. Other than that, thanks, Bo.
Yeah.
And we'll talk to you all again soon.